Okay, so just gotta back up a little bit. Just gotta go like right here. If I turn this on. Alright. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the live. Appreciate you guys joining. I have not been live in a while. How's everyone's weekend been going? What's going on, everyone? Hi, I'm you here. What's going on? Well, basically, what we do here is I make fishing baits, and people purchase these baits off of me, and that's what I do. Very shy girl. Well, that's alright. Technically, so am I, but yeah. In person, I am anyway. Not on live. On live, I don't do shit. Alright, almost done. Oh boy, my boy's like me. Let's see, boys. Blushing. That's normal, I think. Oh, not normal. Ice baits, hope they catch some fish. I appreciate that. So these baits are meant for other people and stuff. So I sell my baits on my website, on Instagram, and Facebook. So these baits are, yeah, they're for everybody else and me too. But I make them specifically for other people. Like, you get something? We make everything. We make stuff for bass fishing, pike fishing, salmon fishing, like this. We are a registered business, so all paperwork is proper. Everything's proper. My dream is to be a rock singer with a rock band. That's a pretty good damn dream. Gotta dream big. Gotta dream big. 6 likes. I appreciate that. Thank you for all 6 people that did drop a like. So this plate's like smoking hot because of this. So we're gonna turn that off now since we're finished making baits. Well, we're finished making this bait. Anyway. I usually got a piece of cardboard, but I'll use this instead. That's smoke in my hand. You know what, for now, so it cools down a little bit better. What you right? What are you doing? So basically what I am doing is I'm making fishing baits, and then people purchase them off of me. And yeah, so I just make these kind of baits, like this kind of stuff, and people buy them off of me, and then I make them. That's what I do. And this year we're gonna actually next spring we're gonna reach into retail stores. It's gonna be cool. What's going on, everyone? Hi, and likes, thank you. I play the piano and I play the guitar and I play the electric guitar. Hell yeah. I cannot play nothing. Music wise. Music wise, I'm very untalented. Oh, I sneeze, but I can't sneeze. What the hell? There it is. I was gonna say, how long is this gonna take? Very beautiful girl. Need to make more of this. So I'll put this here, clean up the area, and we can start making more. Okay, so now we're gonna make a different pattern. What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? $14 likes, thank you guys. I might make some of the blue. I'll have to. I'm also gonna make this too. I'm gonna make these two. Okay. I know what I'm making. So, who in here actually goes fishing? Like, actually goes fishing? Okay, well, let's go there. I probably do want to make more of this. Let's put you also up here. I only play instruments and singing. Well, what you should do is get into fishing as well. It's not a bad little hobby to have. I'm trying to make my own fishing company. You should do it. That's what I did. I'm registered up. Next year we'll be in stores. Next year we'll be on Amazon. Gotta start somewhere. And that's it. Expensive. You should don't worry about the business aspect of the fishing baits. First, make baits for yourself. Understand how to make it. Understand the plastics. Understands everything that gets to do with making baits. Once you become a professional at making them, then sell them. Don't go from making your first bait to making your first sale too. You want to make sure that your baits are proper before you actually make a sale. I'd like to do the exact what you're trying to do. Tell me a bit about how you got started. So, okay, hold on. I will tell you everything. So let me mix up my plastic real quick. So while I talk, the plastic is going to be getting ready. One second. So, the way I got into making this fishing bait company is I started making baits for fun. Then I knew that I always wanted a side hustle. So I started posting ads on Facebook Marketplace about these baits that I was making. And next thing you know, I got my first order, then my second order, and then multiple. Then I started offering more products. And yeah, let's keep on making baits. What like to do exactly what you're... Oh, I already read that. Tell me what I'm doing. I'm trying to find band members for my rock band. And in the rock band, what are you trying to do? What are you into, let's say? $20 likes? I appreciate that. I like to do plastics as well as flies and all the follows. Right now I'm selling my own stuff out of storage. I leave my car as now. Been houseless for 9 months. So you understand then that working hard is important to you. So it sucks that you are living in your car, but now with you making a business, it's gonna make you want to work harder, more than everybody. You know what I mean. You by you being in this tough situation, it's gonna make you want to work hard. What's your Facebook ID? Fishedin, and then space custom baits, all one word. Custom baits. Fishedin, custom baits. That's my website. But the website is www.fishedinCustomBaits, lowercase, all one word, .ca. Today, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, but like, to be honest, like, this guy's in that situation that he has a lot of motivation to actually make honey, right? So if he actually focuses on making baits and stuff, he can make money, like good money. Yeah, man, no problem. I understand. But now this is your chance, you know what I mean? You gotta work hard at it. Problem is with making baits is that it's expensive to begin. That's the only thing. It's actually expensive to start. But you can get into flies. Flies are not that expensive. I don't know how to make them because that there is too much time, and I just can't do it. But not everyone is like me. But you can make flies, you can make spinner baits, you can make spinners, you can do all kinds of stuff in bait making. The only problem is that to make baits, it's expensive to start. That's it. That's all it is. It's expensive to start. Besides that, it's very easy. You gotta make social medias, Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, ultra molds wants 500 for the mold. I'm gonna have them cut for me. Wait, why? Ultra Molds is that company that makes the shooting star. Why you question? Why you ordering from them? And for your first mold, I wouldn't go a custom mold. I wouldn't do that. But then again, this is up to you. I would start with a website that has pre-made ones. Like if you go to this company, it's called AI Molds. They have all of their pre-made molds. Like they make Senkos, swim baits, drop shot stuff, all that kind of stuff. Custom mold is like what I was pouring right now. That's a custom mold. That cost me a pretty good penny. But I wouldn't start with a custom mold right off the bat. First start off by making just the basic stuff until people understand. You're gonna buy an old company that doesn't sell anymore? Why? Why would you do that? What are you doing? I'm making fishing baits. Why would you want to buy somebody else's company? Because you never know how is their reputation. Okay. I would. I wouldn't do that personally, but that's up to you anyway. I would like to build my own empire. I wouldn't want to buy somebody else's empire. I would rather work hard for my own and know what I've built, you know what I mean? But that's up to you, okay? You would make more money by building your own empire. But that's just my opinion. You don't gotta take my advice in any way. My advice should not mean anything. I'm just giving you my opinion. So not many people understand what kind of bait is this. This bait is specifically meant for salmon fishing. So that's why this bait does not really seem very familiar to most people. Pass on, and I'd like to buy his product and keep that going. But I'd also like to create my own. Yeah. I'd like to have my own shop. And this guy that passed, is he like someone to you, or like is this guy like one of like your good friends or something, or like do you not even know this person? Just a question. I don't know. Don't know him at all. Just know I really enjoy his lures. I'd like to bring some of the old generation back. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, that definitely makes sense. It's just, yeah. All right. Who you then, brother? Well, what kind of old baits was he making anyway? What's like the old style bait? Usually, old style baits are hard baits, not really soft plastics. Old soft plastics. What can that be? A few lures I'm gonna try and bring back. They send you some photos on Facebook. I don't want to disclose them right now. Alright. Okay, fair enough, but so if you want to bring back these products, why do you gotta buy his business though? Why can't you just buy his molds that he has for his business? Why do you gotta actually buy the actual business itself? That's what I would do. I would buy his products that he had for his business and open up my own business. That's what I would do. Copyrights. Yeah, but you said that he's dead, right? How much is it to make baits? If you want good stuff just to start off, actually no. You know what? When you start making baits, I would get into buying molds off of Amazon. Don't buy those molds on Amazon to make a profit, because they're not professional molds, so they won't last long and they're not very good. Not much into stealing names. So you're telling me that this guy spent $10,000 on a patent for one of his products? Because a patent for a bait is about somewhere around 10 grand. And this is for copyrights, this is for patents, this is for make sure that no one can make this bait. So what's this company called? Because this guy got to be big. He can't just be a regular guy. No one's spending 10 grand on a patent if you're not a somebody. I wouldn't say he's yapping. It's just some stuff is just, I don't know. I'm just not catching everything. Only reason to have, just like you said, copyrights is there. No, for people. Pretty sure he was a somebody. Okay, I'm not saying that he wasn't. I said, who is he? That's. I'm not saying that he isn't a somebody. I never said that. I said, who is he? I'm learning, bro. I know, and that's why you should ask me questions. But basically, everything I'm telling you, you're shutting it down. You're shutting it down. I'll disclose that on Facebook. Alright. You don't even have to. I'll just wonder. If you don't want to tell me, you don't have to tell me. It's none of my business. Okay, where's my spoon? It's the recipe. How much does it cost generally to get started making your own soft plastics? Just to get started, that just means buying one mold, couple colors, plastic, microwave, injector. You're looking at about 40 to 100 there. Let's say $20 a color. It all depends on if you want high quality molds, depends if you want cheap molds, but you're in the range of between 200 and 500. You can buy everything. 500 is you're looking at more of the expensive stuff that will last you like 20 years. $200, you're looking at molds that will last you about a month. So it all depends on what do you want. You know what I mean? And it also depends on if you're trying to put these baits up for sale. Are you trying to keep these baits for you? You know what I mean? It's like that's what you're trying to do. Or are you trying to make honey on it? What are you trying to do with it? Because depending on what you want, it considers different molds that you should buy. Why the hell am I so unorganized? Jesus, can't find nothing. Never mind, I found everything. Everything I needed, I got it. Alright, They forgot how to just have fun making their own baits. Fishing and leave money out of it. It's all good. Did I miss more? You're a smucking man. Yeah, but that's decent. You'll make your money back. Good to see you. Yeah, exactly. No problem, man. I like to be able to go out and give my plastic to people who don't have much like me. See, I would do that once you've built something for yourself. I wouldn't be making baits for charity right away. I would build your company, your brand, your social media. Like right now, I have a giveaway. I have a giveaway going on right now on Instagram. That's about like 40 pieces of soft plastic baits, and I do that all the time. But it's like you got to first build your brand, so you make something, but then you can always give some packs away. Like I've give packs away consistently, all the time. But you got to know how. You got to know when. But then again, like I said before, that's just my opinion. You don't gotta take my opinion and actually put that into use. You don't have to do nothing. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. If you want to make it just for fun and give it to people, feel free. But then you're gonna keep being in the same hole, and you're gonna make this hole bigger and bigger hole. And sometimes when you build a hole, you can't always get out of it so easily. Number for my rock band. I swear there was somebody else in here that was just talking about a rock band. I guarantee you it's the same person on a whole different account. And so I'm on here so people can ask me questions about bait making, fishing, whatever it is. So if you guys do want to ask me anything, I'll just give you my honest opinion, and you can take it from there. Okay, so that's that recipe. 28 likes. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I think I'll also make this. I only play instrumental and singing. That would be the dream, and that's the thing, giving things out are like samples for advertisement. So there, go to the website. You can do that by doing giveaways on social media though. You don't gotta go in person. Because going in person, you're only gonna see one person, 2 people, max, 3 people. Social media, if you do giveaways, a lot of people will always see it, you know what I mean? I'm just giving you a business perspective. How I'm getting it from you is you want to do more of a, you're more interested in doing this for charity work. Charity work is also fine, but I just can't give you no advice for that because that's not what I'm in. So you're into that kind of stuff, and I'm not. Yeah, this is the same person on a whole different account, so you're getting banned because you're annoying. You're a whole you're the exact same person on a whole different account. That's what you are. Literally just said the exact same shit to me on your whole other account. Nothing better to do. Why does that not seem as blue as it's supposed to? Like that's the blue. That seems more like that's not blue, brother. That's not blue, brother. Did I miss something? Like, am I supposed to add like a drop of blue in there? I don't think so. I don't think that's how that works. Come on. I also need to keep that in mind too. One second, I need to go check my notes because for some reason something's not adding up here and it's driving me crazy. Unless if that's how it's supposed to be when it gets hot and then when it cools down. I'm still here, but about 1 second. Yeah, I'll like to keep watching, but I'll be back. I'm going to find your Facebook. How long will you be streaming for? Not too sure. I gotta make a lot of baits, so I'm busy. I'm busy today. I'm a busy guy today. So. If you guys want to ask me questions, feel free to ask me questions. Talk about fishing, bait making. I have so much shit for fishing, and I haven't been out fishing in a while. Like, I haven't been out fishing in like a month and a half at least, if not even 2. This year, I might have went out like 3 or 4 times. I don't know why. 34 likes. Thank you. What is the advantage of open pouring versus injection? Well, some molds are just, some baits actually are just, you got to do an open pour. And some molds you got to specifically do injection. So, advantages of open pouring versus injection. You can do more patterns, like different kinds of patterns and stuff that you can't do in an injection mold. Like you can do like first layer, second layer, third layer with like white, red, whatever. You know what I mean? So it's like you can always add more and more because you're open pouring. Injection, it's easier, faster, but you just can't do as good of a pattern. You can't. Some baits are specifically meant for an open pour mold. That's basically all it is. This bait that I am making, you need an open pour mold because you got to put a piece of metal inside of here. So I'm gonna pour half of it, and then I'm gonna put a piece inside, and then I'm gonna pour it again. But if you have an injection mold, you can't. That's basically impossible. You know? And I will show you what I mean by that. But let's just say I was making like this kind of a bait. This bait, you're better off doing it with an injection mold. You know what I mean? But a bait like my other one. I had my big swim bait here. Oh, like this. Oh, that's a two-tone. Oh, right here. Oh, let me show you this. Like, let's say something like this, right? You see how, like, there's a bottom color, and then there's something else, and then there's something else. So you can only really do that with an open pour mold. One more. Okay, that's it for that. You ever add scent or salt on anything? I add salt to certain kinds of baits, and I add scent to certain kind of baits. These ones here, no, I don't add scent or salt, because these customers specifically don't want it. But salt is only used in certain kind of baits. You don't want salt in all of them. Salt is only used for a couple of reasons, and you don't need them in every bait. If you add them in every bait, then what you're trying to do is save money and make them break easier so people buy more off you. That's not what I'm about. Just depending on what you're wanting. Well, salt, you use it for your Sankos. Besides Sankos, most of the time I don't add salt. But yeah, that's kind of the only bait that you would want salt in it. Besides that, oh, tubes as well. Tubes. Tubes and Sankos is what you want salted. What's your favorite bait to make? I don't really have a favorite. They're kind of all the same thing. Most of these baits are made the exact same way. Now, which bait do I like to fish with? That's a question that I can answer. My favorite bait to fish with are swim baits. But favorite bait for me to make is they're all like the same. They're made the same way, it's just a mold is shaped a different way. That's all it is. Besides that, you're looking at the same thing. So I pour half of it, put that piece in there, and I pour my other half. That's basically all you do. How do you rig your swim baits? On a 4/0 wide gap Gamakatsu hook or on a 4/0 wide gap DMC? Well, that also just depends on where I am. So if I'm fishing in shallow water, that's what I do. If I fish in just deeper water, I'll put it on like a 3/8 swim bait head. Or a quarter ounce. It all depends on where you are. You can also use these swim baits as a spinnerbait trailer. You can use them as. You You can use them as a spatter bait. All kinds of ways. You know, on head rigs and short finesse worms? Hell yeah. Head rigs, I cannot catch a fish on them. Maybe because I just don't know how. Maybe that's a reason. But head rigs, I have very bad luck with them. I cannot catch nada. We also make head rig baits as well. I can show you what we offer right after this. How do they use what you're making? I'll show you. This bait is specifically meant for fishing for salmon. So this bait is used for trolling. So these guys are fishing in like 200 feet of water, 180. For salmon, for fake trout, for rainbow trout. So that's what these are for. So that's why they don't seem very common of a bait, because not many people fish for this kind of stuff. But there is, see, not many people fish for this stuff, but actually quite a bit of people do. So it's kind of weird, you know what I mean? The salmon world is like a whole different world, you know what I mean? It's not that big, but like really, like it kind of is, you know what I mean? It's not as big as like the past world and stuff like that, but it's a big world that has a lot of honey in it, you know what I mean? I will show you like how they kind of run it. Okay, that's done. So I will show you. So this is basically like the bait. See how like I had like that piece in it? They put So they put a fishing line through that hole, right there. Then they come through this hole, and at the end of it, obviously, it's gonna have a fishing hook on it. So you're gonna want to put this inside of here. Then there's gonna be a pin that you put inside here. So what this does in the water, it does like this. It does like that. Just like that. So when the fish come and see it, there's a hook that is going to be somewhere here. So when they smack it, they smack the actual fishing hook, and then see you later. Then they're basically screwed. That's how that works. But then again, this bait is meant for a small audience. Well, not audience, a small market. But this market, it's small, but it's big. You know what I mean? It's just like its own world. Let me move this because it's hot and it has to get off this to make it cool down. That is hot, boy. That is smoking hot. Okay, so I really appreciate your advice, man. You helped me out greatly, but I have to go make a sale. I'll see you later. All right, man. See you. Followed you, by the way. Thank you. Appreciate that. I appreciate it. But what's everybody's favorite fish to fish for, though? That's a good question. If you guys do like to go fishing anyway, what's your guys' favorite fish to catch? Hey, what are you doing? I'm new here. I make fishing baits. I run a fishing bait company, and I make baits. People buy them from me, and I produce them on live. So people can watch me make it. They can ask me questions about it. We can just talk while I'm making it. That's basically what I do. I have not been live in like a month, I think. Maybe like 2 weeks. But it's because I got my motorcycle. Now I just went to go buy one and just been busy doing that. What do you make a sandwich? Yeah, for your I can't say that. I'm on my business page. See, if I wasn't on my business page, then I can kind of say what I want to say to you. But I think you understand where I was going with it. I think you understand, right? You're not that dumb, are you? I don't think you are. I think you're a very smart guy. I think you're pretty smart. I think you caught on to where I was bringing that to. And I cannot really make anything until my plastic cools down. So if you guys want to ask me questions, talk about fishing, something, feel free. So where did that guy go? He was trying to talk shit, but then he just disappeared. That's tough. Yes, TL. I was actually hoping that we could have like a conversation about this. I was kind of bored for a little while. 43 likes. Hell yeah. Thank you. But I can't do nothing until my plastic cools down anyway, so. Also, these are my head rigs that I was first talking about before. It's like a split tail. You have a favorite color bait? That color right there, actually. This is called our baby bass. So it's a watermelon on top with a pearl white on the bottom. That color is nice. That's one of my favorites. I'm tired. I don't know why. I should work on my boat today, but what's the biggest fish you've ever caught? So you want to talk shit and then you want to come ask me a question? So how does that work? How does that work? See, I could say something again, but fucking shit. Yeah, you said, am I making a sandwich? I sound like talking shit to me. Looked like a cutting board and knives. And this looks like what? Oh, what does this look like? Some like peanut butter or something? My goodness, sandwich. That's fucking funny. Show your face? Why? I'm very ugly. Why don't you see my face? F-O, not peanut butter. That's kind of where I was getting at. I was like, what was your point? You don't want to see my face. Thought you were in the kitchen. Oh, this guy's talking shit, bro. This guy's definitely talking shit. He is talking shit. Nah, you're talking shit. Nah, you're definitely talking shit. Nah, you're definitely talking shit. That is crazy. Get the fuck. Loser? Are you really? Damn, Noah. Don't talk about yourself like that, buddy. It's all good, buddy. I thought you were in the kitchen as well. Can you? You're awesome. And tits. I seen your. I can't say. See. Lucky I'm on my business, bro. If I was on my business, man, we could talk. We could definitely talk. Someone likes them. I think you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, that's stupid, right? She definitely likes them. And you can figure out who am I talking about. No one's being rude. No, he's not. He's just a bored guy. Fucking trolls. Yep, that's social media. But technically, what I can do is end all of them. But then the live streams are gonna be not as fun, you know. Like, believe me, I'm cool with talking shit. Like I love that. I just can't say what I want to say on my live. Should be workout them, man. This instead of cooking meth or whatever. See, do I just say what I want? Do I just say what I want to say? Or do I just let him keep having fun? It sounds like he is having fun. And I don't mind. Because I can hurt your feelings in 2 seconds. And the next thing you know, now I'm the bad guy. So it's like, I let him have some fun. Man, his name is Noah. Noah. Oh my god. That better not be like your last name, is it? That cannot be your real last name. Come on. People not rename of the channel? No. This is social media for you. If you haven't figured this out yet. This is called social media. Yes, you can. So you can go on our Instagram, Facebook, or our website. It's whatever you want. Something's not right here. Oh, how this is turning out. Blue Lagoon is not turning out like Blue Lagoon should be. Something's not right here. Did I fucking add like a blue drop or something? Like, I'm so confused of what I did. I've made this color 1,001 times. And it was fine each and every time. That's not a fishing bait? Then what is it? Is it something that you see your, nah, I can't say that either. Your dad made a mistake too when he came in your mom? Damn, bro. Hurt my feelings on that one. But that's actually not your real last name though, is it? Like, let's be like dead serious here. Like, is that like your first and last name right there, or no? No, how old are you? You just like talking, eh? Talking over a phone sounds good. How old are you? That sounds like a joke. How old are you, Noah? Don't mind me asking. Well, even if you didn't mind, I really don't give a shit. People are bored. 67? It's a fucking random ass number, bro. You're such a cool guy. How the hell did you just come up with a random number like 67? I would have said like 69 or something. Something stupid. Where the hell did you get 67 from? Your brain went to 67 of all numbers? Jesus. I feel bad, man. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Jeez, that guy's stupid. The definition of stupid is that guy right there. That's tough. How much you weigh? 360. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Yeah, bro. That's exactly how much. How the hell did you know? No, you're a very smart guy, brother. You're very smart. You hurt my feelings, bro. I don't know, how do you do it? I don't know, how do you do it every time? I forgot, this guy is 67 years old. I forgot about that. I'm sorry, Noah. Yeah, no, you really screwed up this whole thing. Right? You could have like smoked my shit, but like you really don't know how. You're still learning. Well, if you want, you can keep on practicing, because I'm just here making baits. So. You're talking shit when I'm doing nothing. You're just bored. But keep on practicing though, Noah. Keep going. Come on. What else you got? Masturbates. Nice. Haven't heard that one before. That's for sure. Haven't heard that one. See, I would have said masturbator. But keep on trying, Noah. Come on. Let's try again. See, I would say you're a masturbator. You're something, mate. You gotta make it sound like I'm doing something stupid. Masturbates. It's not even how you would even spell that anyway. And the only reason why I'm not handing you right now is because I'm bored and I just like to talk too. So, but if I was really like making baits and being serious, I would have banned you a long time ago. But I'm not, because I just don't care. Masturbating? Exactly. Say masturbating, masturbator. You got to come up with something, you know. Come on, Noah. It's not that damn hard, is it? I feel bad for that guy, though. Noah, it's all good, brother. Okay? We're all friends, though, alright? Alright? We're all friends, though. Okay? Don't take nothing I said to you personal. Okay? We're all friends again. Catch the fish to give you blowjobs. No, that's what your mother. So what's going on here, broski? What's going on here is that. So basically, what I do is I make fishing baits. People purchase them off of me, and I go live, and people can watch me, ask me questions. Someone in here named Noah just likes to talk shit, and I'm entertaining it because I'm kind of bored as well. So it's like he tries to I don't know. He just tries to talk shit, and then everything that he says, I have a comeback for, but I can't say it because I'm a business, a registered business. I gotta be careful with what I say. Like this guy just said, I catch fish. No, I can't repeat that, bro. That's crazy. You got me on that one, bro. You got me on that one, Noah. You're too good at this. You're too good at this, Noah. Yeah, so no one likes to talk shit, and then he says, I asked him, how old is he? He said that he's 67 years old. Not even trying to be funny and say like 69 or something. Some stupid. He comes up with 67. They do. I may have a few fish in mind. What are you making? Right now I'm making fishing baits, but to be more specific, I'm making these kind of baits that are meant for salmon fishing. Be careful with my balls, weirdo. Huh? You've been on my dick this whole time. You put in here for half an hour just talking shit to me. You're on my dick. I'm just relaxing. I'm chilling. I'm making baits. You're in here talking shit, not me. I'm not in here talking shit to you. It seems like someone's feelings are getting a little hurt. Then again, I didn't start it. You did. So if you want to stop being an asshole, you can stop being an asshole and we can all be friends again. We're making butt plugs. Can someone in your household actually place an order? I bet you can guess who. Like, see what I mean? Like, why can't we just be friends, bro? Why? Why can't we just be friends? Why are you talking shit to me? 49 likes? Oh yeah. Thank you guys. This live stream is probably mad entertaining for a lot of people. Just because of Mr. Noah. Thanks, Noah. Thanks for making this live actually entertaining to watch. Because without you, it would be very boring. Okay, so this is a recipe that I need. I'm gonna put this here. Go through my recipe. I appreciate that. Now we're at 50. Thank you, man. So where's Mr. Noah? Why is he not talking no more? Noah! Come on, man. Keep talking, buddy. Pretty fun. Why can't he just be my friend? Come on, Noah. Let's just be friends, buddy. Alright, let's make a recipe. But we also make tons of other stuff too, though, guys. Like, we make split tails for walleye, we make swim baits, Senkos, flukes, all kinds, tubes. If you guys have Instagram, we are doing a giveaway right now for about 45 pieces of soft plastic baits, and you guys can win them for free. You go and check out our Instagram page, and we have a post on it, so you guys can go press on the post, follow those rules on the post, and then you can win the packs hopefully. And that giveaway ends September 6th. But if you guys do want to ask me some questions about bait making or fishing or whatever the case may be, feel free to ask me questions. But where's Noah? Come on, man. I'm bored. He's a funny guy. Making baits is basically like arts and crafts. And my dumbass is making arts and crafts. Oh, what else do I need now? Okay. And all that powder off. There we go. If you guys want to ask me any questions or say what's up, feel free. Oh shit, I missed tons of comments. Hey, making more baits, I see. Yuppers, that's what I do. That's what I do. I'm very boring. I make baits and actually soon it's gonna be fun. Soon I'll have a motorcycle and then I can ride my bike. Who in here is into motorcycles? I know this stream is meant for fishing, but why not talk about motorcycles? If anyone in here does like them. If no one likes them, then on to the next topic, I guess. No one's into motorcycles? Oh. So no one in here is into motorcycles. Is that what I'm hearing? No one. Not even a person. I used to ride, still have 2001 wide glide. Wide glide or a road? What's a wide glide? I've heard of road glide and street glide. No. Yeah. Street glide. But what the hell is a wide glide? That sounds cool. If I had my laptop, I could probably search it up. It's just inside. Wide glide. What brand is that? Is that a Harley? No, that's not no Harley, is it? I don't think it's a Harley. They quit making them. Was a different model. Honestly, couldn't tell you if it's a thing of wine. Yes, Harley, my old man. The 1957 Panhead. Oh yeah. Well, I just bought my first bike. 2008 Honda Shadow 750. But by next year, I want a Harley Davidson Road Glide. That's the goal for next year. I'm gonna keep this Shadow 750 all year next year, and then at the end of it, I'm gonna trade it in and get a Harley Road Glide. That's what I want to do. Or a Softail. But I guess we'll see. I like the old pan bikes, you know what I mean? Usually people my age, the more into the R1s and all those fast bikes. I'm into the cruisers. I'm a cruiser guy. That's kind of what I'm into. Okay. Nice. I don't know why I got out of it. Guys I rode with got out of it and moved away. Need to get it back. Yeah. See, I don't have no one to really ride with, but I still want a bike. I don't need to ride with like 4 or 5 people. I'm cool riding on my own. Just go for a nice little chill ride. And you relax, and that's it. That's what it's all about. Screw that. If my friends are not into bikes and then I can't go on my bike, screw that. Screw that shit. What is the idea of the metal thing you put inside? I will show you right after I'm all finished here. I'll show you the purpose of why people have them in there. Let me finish making these 5 and then I will show you an example of how's it rigged and what's the purpose. 52 likes, thank you. I have not been live in a long time. So. What are we making? We're making fishing baits, fishing products. That's what we're making right now. Making bait's easy to start off. It's easy, but not cheap. If you mean, is it easy as in making them? Yes. Is it expensive? Kind of. Okay. Now I can move them. That's not that. So it's good. So, how these baits are used. They put them inside of this kind of head right here. They grab their bait, they put it inside. They put a pin inside of his hole. There's a hole here, and there's a hole back here. They put their fishing line through here, all the way up to here. And at the end of it, they'll have a treble hook. They'll put that treble hook like right here. Then you can pen this like this. See how that's like that? Instead of nice and flat, it's like this now. So what this does in the water, it feels like this. Just does like that, and then when the fish come and smack it, they smack it, and then they hit their treble hook, and then that's like your rig. And now I'm gonna wait for that to cool down. So what's a good starter kit? So it's gonna cost you somewhere around between $200 to $300. It'll cost you. But this means that you're buying cheaper stuff, like you're buying your mold off of Amazon, and that kind of stuff. Oh, I know how it work. Finland people use a similar head, but with fish used for bait. Yeah. They would put like an actual fish inside there. Those are those trolling baits? Yes, those are meant for trolling, for like salmon and lake trout, rainbows, that kind of stuff. That's what that is specifically for. Something's not right about that recipe. Fred, what's going on, man? If you guys do have Instagram, we are doing a giveaway. you guys can win free packs of baits, and that giveaway ends September 6th. If you guys do have Instagram, go check it out. September 6th is when it ends. I might end like my live though. I've been live for about 110 minutes. It's about an hour, almost 2. Another 10 minutes would be 2 hours. Hopefully, and you guys did enjoy the live. I haven't been live in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Hi, what's going on, man? Oh, okay, see ya. Okay, you didn't even finish that word. Sorry, buddy. A little bit too slow for that. A little bit too slow. So is your head, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be end live. I may go live later on again. I may not. I may go live tomorrow. I'm not too sure. But if you guys did like it, make sure you guys do drop a sub. Put on your notifications, so then you guys do know when I do go live. If you guys have Instagram or Facebook, follow us on there. You don't have to, but you can if you want to. That's it. Peace.